Colorado County Sheriff's Office has proclaimed a local state of emergency there because of the storms, as well as those from late last month. The most recent storms have forced local school districts to either cancel some of their classes or delay some. That includes Amador Unified, whose schools will be delayed by 2 hours again tomorrow on Tuesday. As for the roads, eastbound traffic along 80 is being held just about 2 miles east of Baxter because of a bunch of spinouts that have been happening there. In Nevada County, thousands of people still without power as more wet weather is expected to fall. Fox 40's Karma Dickerson joining us live from Nevada County with how people there are dealing with all these storms. Karma.
We're coming to you from Nevada County where, although residents are used to seeing some snow, this is really unprecedented. Unprecedented, I should say. We talked to one woman who says that in 20 years, she's never seen anything like this. And we know it's not just the snow, but the snow impacts in terms of people not being able to drive where they want to go and people not being able to get their power restored. Thousands of people still without power. Here's one woman's story.
Well, they said 2 days. It'd be back in 2 days.
7 days later, thousands in Nevada County are still without power, including Sharon Pierce, who says she tried to be patient.
And then we heard and saw no one for like 5 days.
But finally made her first complaint call to PG&E Monday morning.
And the gal was very nice. I wasn't real nice.
Because time is running out.
I think we have maybe 15 to 20% left.
Many people who live in the foothills are prepared for some level of extreme weather. For example, the Pierce family. They have a generator, they have propane, but those are short-term fixes. And as we are now on day 7 of no power, their fuel is running low. Now, they did think ahead. They parked their car in a way that they're able to go get more gas for the generator. However, the propane has to be delivered up this driveway, and they say the truck simply can't make it. So they fear they're on their last of their propane, the last day of heat. And without the propane, you lose heat.
Yes, yes.
So this needs to get fixed today.
Yes.
Pierce says shortly after calling PG&E, a crew showed up and started working yards from her home. They talked us through the challenges they face with restoring power to the Pierces and about 6,500 other customers still in the dark.
To restore power, we first need to reach the area and assess the damage.
PG&E said they have found more than 1,000 points of damage to their equipment in the Nevada County area and have a shortage of the heavy equipment necessary to access the areas to fix it.
Then crews go out and make those repairs. And in both cases, snow is deep. Roads are often blocked by snow and trees.
When we spoke to Pierce, she was optimistic because she could see a crew working just outside of her home.
If I didn't see them, yes, I would be very worried. It's just worrying about the propane. So hopefully today.
However, shortly after we left Pierce's home, the PG&E crews left as well. I asked what the status of getting her power turned back on, and they said it really just did not look good for today. They said it likely would not come back on today. So much damage, they said, in areas that were hard to access, and they just did not have the equipment they needed right then to be able to go in and assess that damage and make those repairs. So I said, well, what happens to someone like Mrs. Pierce who's been out of propane or who is running out of propane? And they said that they actually did have PG&E call and check on her. So Ms. Pierce, if you're watching, I know you said you were watching a lot of news. They said they've tried to leave you a couple of messages and to try to get in touch with you about talking about when your power is going to be restored. PG&E said that their goal is to have all customers with their power restored by Wednesday. But Eric, you might have noticed as you were looking at our video during different times as we were shooting, sometimes it was clear and sunny outside, sometimes snow was actively falling. So conditions are changing on the ground, making it even more difficult for crews to try to keep up with those conditions. Reporting from Nevada County, I'm Karma Dickerson, Fox 40 News.